Have you bought a pair of shoes and they are uncomfortable? Easy, just return the pair of shoes. Have you adopted a kid and it is quite challenging? Easy, just return the kid. That's exactly what a former BBC presenter has done. And I will read to you, and if you want to know more about this story that is now from November 2021, please just keep watching this video. And if you have not subscribed my YouTube channel, please do now. My name is Iolanda Menino, and my baby was kidnapped from my arms with only 5 days old for the business of forced adoption by Southampton Social Services. If you have not subscribed this channel, please do, and support forced adoption to be well known and spread the word that actually adoption, it is participating in legal child trafficking. Right, Eleanor Bradford, that's the name that Daily Mail shows, saying that, and I will pass to read. Former BBC presenter who adopted 2 brothers reveals the decision to return one to the care system after 7 years left her heart broken, as she blasts the lack of support for adoptive parents. So she adopted 2, she will keep one, the one that is not challenging, and she will just return the other one. Eleanor Bradford, the commons worker from Moray, adopted the boys aged 3 and 7. Obviously, a kid with 7 years old will remember that has a family. That's why he's challenging. He's not challenging. He just wants to return to his mother because he has a family, because he was kidnapped. Probably like my baby Santiago was kidnapped from his arms, from my arms. But obviously Santiago had only 5 days old. But a child with 7 years old knows that has a family. She says the decision to hand the eldest back into care was heartbreaking. She says adoption began as a dream for us, but turned into a nightmare. But she felt unable to cope with his extremely challenging behaviour. She's calling for support for parents to help reduce adoption breakdown. What about asking for support for the parents? What about asking for support for not separating families? A mother, they call a mother. Seriously? A mother? She's been called a mother. A mother is the one that actually has to spread the legs to give birth. That's a mother. That's the mother. Either you like it or not, that's what a mother is. Because you can only have one mother. Either you like her or not, but your mother is only one person, the one that actually spreads the legs to give you birth. Stop calling these people mother, because they are not. They have no feelings for these children. The fact that you just want to have a child just because you cannot create life, it doesn't give you the right to be called a mother. And stop with all that bullshit about mother is the one that gives love. Yeah, it's completely different. A woman that actually gives birth to you, it can only love you in a way that no other woman can love you. That's what I truly believe. Doesn't matter the color of your eyes, doesn't matter your personality, your mother will always love you as you are. So, reading what is written in here. A mother who adopted a pair of brothers 7 years ago has revealed how she felt forced to return one to the care system, claiming a lack of support for adoptive parents when she was unable to deal with his behaviour. Eleanor Bradford, the former BBC presenter and head of PR from Moray in Scotland, and her partner decided to adopt when they realised they couldn't have their own children. In 2014, they adopted 2 brothers aged 3 and 7 years who were set to be separated, with the elder boy to remain in foster care, as most people preferred to take on younger children. Eleanor and her partner wanted to keep the boys together. She's not basically a saint. They are trying to portray that in here, but no one ever should separate children from the families and should not separate brothers. So the 4 became an instant family. She has described the first 5 years of family life as full-on but fabulous, adding that it was a dream that turned into a nightmare. However, they were forced to make what she describes as the heartbreaking decision to return the older boy to the foster care system as his behaviour became too challenging to cope with after starting secondary school. Writing for the Sunday Times, Eleanor described how adoption became as a dream for us, but turned into a nightmare when he started lying, cutting up her clothes, stealing from her, and engaging in online criminal behaviour. She said that while her son showed a lack of empathy and morals, he wasn't violent. However, he frequently lied and stole from both his parents and grandparents. He also partook in online betting, and while Eleanor and her partner put blocks on what he could access on the internet in a bid to curb this, she says a neighbour gave him a smartphone which he used to gamble. When they asked for respite care, she says it was declined, suspecting he might have suffered fetal alcohol spectrum disorder, brain damage caused by his mother's drinking during her pregnancy. She was unable to get a diagnosis from his school. As a result, Eleanor and her partner had to make the heartbreaking decision that their son had to go into care, revealing that her older son is now moving to his 5th set of carers. In a short space of time, she said, it is a tragedy for him and for us. If one foster care salary had been invested in a counsellor or teacher trained in trauma, not only our son, but many other traumatized children could have access to support. There is an empty hole in our home. But it is not entirely a black hole. I can walk in the door and leave my bag on the table. Before, I had to lock away my purse, hide the key, and stash my bag safely upstairs. Our home is a happy place. We have the time to read our younger son a regular bedtime story, a luxury that had gone by the wayside as we constantly dealt with the fallout from the behaviour of our eldest. Speaking to the BBC, Eleanor, who is trustee for the charity Adoption UK, said she was furious about how little support adoptive parents are given. She explained that many children in care have suffered trauma in various forms, including violence, drug and alcohol abuse, and these can have an impact on the brain and lead to behavioural problems. This can include issues with addiction, stealing, lying, sexualized behavior, and violence, among others. Because we not only needed to access the extra support for him, but he was coming to a point where he was putting us at risk, and he was putting his younger brother at risk, she said. Describing the system as unjust, she added that foster carers are entitled to training and support, as it is widely recognized that their role is very difficult. However, adoptive parents are not automatically entitled to the same support. According to Adoption UK, around 3 to 4% of adoptions break down annually, and up to 75% of adoptive parents struggle to receive the support needed by their children. This is from Daily Mail. On the BBC, the title that they put up was "Mum criticizes adoption system after giving up son." Yeah, BBC. What about putting out there the subject matter forced adoption? And there is so many mothers now that they came forward from the 90s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. Saying that their babies were taken by force and put for adoption. That is a subject matter that really needs to come out and be exposed. But don't call this woman a mom, because she is nothing. What I rather not really characterize what she is. Otherwise, I otherwise I'll just start saying bad words in here, and that is not going to look very good on this video. But a woman that does this is I really rather not say what she is. I only want to say that I just want to say really is that forced adoption, removing children from their own families, separating, and in here she's talking about alcohol. If there is any woman that has alcohol problems, the children, they still deserve to know who is their own mother. If she has an alcohol issue, so the woman, they need to have treatment. What it is incorrect is to separate it, a mother from their own children, and after separated the children. Obviously, I know that this boy that she kept separated from the brother that she returned, obviously is going to become challenging too, because he does remember that he has a brother. So once he's going to start making questions, obviously it will become challenging as well. When there is no love, the children just become challenging. That's right. When you buy a pair of shoes and they are uncomfortable, it's easy. Just return and just get the money back. In here, you don't get any money, but you just return the kids. Maybe if there was more money involved, maybe it would be a bit more patience for to have the handbag with the kids and wouldn't have to hide the purse. But because there is no money, much more money involved in keeping the children, so then there is no patience, there is no love, and that's what it is, adoption. Anyway, this was news on BBC and on Daily Mail on the 24th of November and on the 28th of November 2021. I just hope that these two boys, they will return to the family one day, and I just hope that the boy that actually online gets to find the mother. And obviously they were trying to stop the kid to go online, but a child with 7 years old, they are smart. They are smart. Maybe they are on Facebook trying to look for the mother. I wish all the best to these children, and I really hope that they will get back to the family. I just wish the same to my Santiago, that my son will find me and will come back home where I'm waiting for him. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe the channel, and obviously like the video. Is always a thumbnail. It's always very good, and on the thumbnail just watch the next video if you are interested as well, and share the video. Thank you, and see you soon. Bye bye.